Welcome to Live Chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. Y'all hear that? And don't be rude, okay? I haven't been live in over a year. I'm gonna sit here and see how long it takes for one person to come in the room. Hi, how are you? It didn't take long for one person to show up. It don't show up in that thing though. Oh, it just showed up that it's two people in the room. Hey, how you doing today? How's everybody? Mama Kathy and her boo thing. We dressed alike today, y'all. Y'all see that? And at this angle, I look just like my grandbaby in Florida. We got some visitors today, y'all. Look. That's Nero, Chiquilito, that's Daniel, that's Denzel. That's my baby boy babies. Yeah, a couple goals. Yeah, y'all gotta get like Mama Kathy and her boo thing. I'm telling y'all, we couple goals for real. Almost 40 years in the game. 40 years in the game, y'all strong. I'm telling y'all gotta get like me. Y'all like my nails? Y'all like my nails? I like my nails. I think they pretty. I'm being silly today. I have a doctor's appointment on a Saturday at 2 o'clock. Hi. I'm not going to say your name because I'm not about to murder it, okay? But hello, everybody. 40 years, yeah, 40 years in the game, I'm telling you. I've been with this man here since I was 14. Hey, Albert. Yes, 40 years I've been with him. And I am glad to be with him. I'm glad God chose him for me. You know, I was just sitting in the house and y'all, if y'all follow my story, then y'all know that I was like really, really sick recently and I was almost gone. I was very close. And I was just sitting there just jamming to some Beyonce when her and Jay-Z did that concert. Forever Young, when they ended their concert a couple years ago, and I was sitting up there listening to that, and I was, vibing to it and everything. Yes, God is good all day, every day, amen. And so I was just sitting there, just chilling on the bed, waiting it's time for me to go in there, hop in the shower, whatever. And I just started to think. I was looking at Jay-Z and Beyonce, and man, they could never spend the amount of money that they have, right? And I was sitting there and I was thinking, but they could buy anything they want to buy, but they could never buy what I got. You understand? And that's him. God chose him to be mine. You understand? You could not buy what we have, okay? It's not Danny and it's not Kathy. It's Kathy and Danny, or it's Danny and Kathy. That's all you ever hear. They never separate us. I'm telling you, they never separate us. When they call our names, they call us Danny and Kathy, or Kathy and Danny. You understand? Or Nana or Papa, with the grandbabies. But I'm talking about people out in the street, and it's amazing. It's amazing the type of love that we have for one another. And people always ask me, so what do it take for y'all? How does it work? How does it work? And my number one thing that I always tell, it's a couple things I tell people, but one, you gotta have communication. Two, you gotta have trust. Three, always remember this. Remember this, I'm telling you. Thank you. Welcome to Mama Kathy's family. Good morning. Look, this is what I want to tell you. This is the third thing is very important. Okay, you know how your man might be sitting there watching basketball and you sitting in the bedroom, you pissed off because he ain't paying you any attention. He love basketball, but you won't take your ass out there and watch it with him. Okay? Or he going to a basketball game and you won't go with him. Guess what? What you won't do, another woman would. Same way with him. If you want to go shopping and he don't want to go with you because he know you're going to take hours in the store, well, that's okay. If he don't want to go, guess what? Somebody else will. So that's what I'm telling you. You got to do what each other want to do. Y'all can't be separate like that. Me and my husband, we had worked the same jobs before, you know. I know. I'm telling you, it works for us. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best advice that I could give anybody. You understand? So, but we worked the same jobs before, you know, and when he had to retire early because he totally tore up his back, he was paralyzed for a while. Hey, he tore up his back for a while, and I don't know why I all of a sudden went really dark. Maybe it's the light from my phone. I'm not sure. But anyway, can you guys see me clear, or am I dark? I get better every day. That's what I say. I got positive affirmations on my wall right by my bed, and the very first one say, every day I get better. Okay, thank you. So, I forgot where I was at. Okay, thank you. Let me see. I was telling y'all a story. Oh, he messed up his back. He was paralyzed for a while. Okay, so by us being, our kids have never known us to ever be apart. Okay, ever. You know, they always had a mother and father in their house. They always had their two parents with them forever and ever. They never know nothing else. So he messed up his back, so I had to go out and I had to make double the money that, you know, like we had, because we both had jobs. And when he got paralyzed, hello, and when he got paralyzed, he couldn't work, right? And he tore his back up. And so I started working like 12-hour, 16-hour days and everything, and you know, to make sure that we could still sustain the life that we had before, you know, he didn't have a job anymore, and while he was waiting on his retirement, you know, benefits to kick in. And so we switched roles. You understand? He took care of the kids, and I went out and I, you know, brought home the bacon, so to speak. And so that was cool for us. You know, understand? Because, you know, and it worked. And it worked all the way up until 2012 when I got hit with this mysterious illness. I don't know where it came from. All I know is that it came, and I guess God give you a test sometime, and you got to, I don't know, but I wish God would stop testing me, okay? Because this last time was rough. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit of a story. It's very private, but I'm going to share it with you guys. It's just a little bit of it I'm going to share. When I was in intensive care in July, and I was in intensive care for a couple of days. Oh, it is. It's gorgeous. It's a very beautiful color, Range Rover. I was in intensive care for a couple of days, and then they put me in a cardiac step-down unit because I had congestive heart failure out of nowhere, okay? And I had double pneumonia, and my system was septic. I mean, I was like literally out the door, okay? If you guys listen to my video that I did when I was at my heart doctor, you could hear, she said you were very, very close. And if the doctors that saw you in the beginning saw you now, they would not believe it, because you are a miracle, okay? I am a miracle sitting here today. But anyway, I'm gonna share something with you guys that's very, very private. Okay, so they had to take me back to intensive care. I wasn't even out yet. Glory to God, every day, all day, amen. So anyway, what had happened was I got really, really sick, and my blood pressure had dropped so low, and they could not believe that was my blood pressure. So anyway, they had to rush me back to intensive care, where I stayed for almost 3 weeks. So I don't remember a lot of stuff that happened, but I'm gonna tell you, when I woke up, the doctors was in a huddle, and intensive care at Fairview Hospital is, yes, he is. God is so good to me. I'm telling you, he has blessed me in so many ways that only people wish they could be blessed. The doctors over there in the huddle, and they were talking, and my eyes were still closed, so they thought that I was still sleeping. Yes, me too. And I was still sleeping, and, you know, out of it, you know, not with them, you know, conscious. I would say like in a slight coma or something, but sedated, okay, like sedated. And they were talking, and he was telling them 53-year-old female came in with double pneumonia, septicemia, and cardiac, what was it, congestive heart failure. And then they started to talk about what had happened the day before when they had to do this rapid on me, and that's when I wound up back up in intensive care. And then it was like, but she's probably not gonna make it, right? And so I'm sitting there, I'm listening to the doctors, and I'm hearing them saying that I'm probably not gonna make it. And it shook me. It shook me to my core. So they had took me for a procedure, and I had came back up, and that's why the doctors was in the room with me. I mean, God, they can't say what, can't nobody say what's gonna happen. God got the last say. Ain't nobody else got to say but God. You got that, okay? And so they had brought me back from a procedure. So my husband and my 2 daughters, they was waiting for me to come back from this procedure, and they could not wait to get back there to see me, okay? And so, like I said, this is very private. It's, you know, it's like, it's crazy. But when my husband and my 2 daughters came back there and I saw them, I started to cry, and they all started to cry with me, and they all was, and I'm laying in the bed, and they all holding me, all 3 of them, and they all crying, and I could feel their tears, and they could feel my tears. And then I started to tell them, you know, what I wanted them to do, okay, as far as the one thing I said, well, what's gonna happen with all my babies? You understand? And when I say all my babies, it's like I am the matriarch of our whole entire family. You understand? And I am the one that everybody comes to, although I am not the oldest in my family. You understand? Exactly. If you love Mama Kathy, like this video. So, at any rate, I started to cry, and I was so sad because I was leaving here. I didn't want to leave. You understand? Because to me, I didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do yet. You understand? Because by me being so sick since 2012, I just want to be well again. I want to be the old Kathy that I was. But this is what God got for me. I don't know why this plan is here, but I always said that it's a purpose for all of us to be here. And when we're finished with our purpose, that's when we will leave. So obviously, I'm not done with what God got planned for me, okay? So that's why I'm still here. Yeah, yes, Medina, yeah. And so, anyway, I you know, we all laid there, you know, as I laid there, and we were all crying, and I was telling them, you know, what's gonna happen with my babies. And, if I'm not ignoring you guys, it's just that the sun is glaring and I can't see your messages a lot. I can see it, and you know, I can see it sometimes, but there's a glare on my telephone. So I do have a camera, by the way, but I ain't got time to be trying to find out how to work that thing yet. I done had it for months, and it's supposed to be the top camera that all the YouTubers use, but that damn thing get on my nerves trying to figure it out. So I like to use my telephone. It's easy and simple. But anyway, I was like, well, what's gonna happen with my babies? You know? And then I started to tell them what I wanted. You understand? Exactly. The testimony for other people. It's been so many things that's been happening in my life that I can literally sit down and write a book about it. Yeah, I know, but it's so hard sometimes though. And this man here, that man right there, oh my God, nobody got no man like I got. I'm telling you, he never left the hospital. The whole entire time I was there, he never left the hospital. He made it, when I fell asleep, and I was in there for 3 weeks. When I fell asleep, when I wake up, I would see either my daughter Yetta, I would see my daughter Bab, I would see my granddaughters, my 2 older granddaughters that was allowed to come back, because in intensive care, you got to be 12 or 13 to come back there. So the other kids couldn't come back there. But I would see my husband over there. He didn't sleep for like days. And you could see it in his face that he was tired, but he was so stressed out. And so my sister, when they had took me out of intensive care the first time, when I was in room 32, and then when I went back, when they took me down to the cardiac floor, my sister when she came up to visit me when I went to intensive care. No, when she came to visit me for the second time. I mean, when she came to visit, the second intensive care room. The first thing she said is that they better watch Danny. Is what they said. She said if something happened to my sister, and I mean, she ain't said to be cruel or anything like that. She said it with a lot of empathy and sympathy. You understand? And she was like, if something happened to my sister, y'all better watch him. You understand? Because he don't want to be here without me, and I damn sure don't want to be here without him. You understand? We already got our plans already. The kids already know what's going to happen. If he leave here, they are to buy 2 plots. Because we will be together in death. You understand? God said he going to give you your heart's desire. My heart desires to be with him in eternity. You understand? So when Jesus come back and he resurrect us, I want to be with my husband, him, who I've been with, who I've spent my whole life with. You understand? So when I do leave here, and when Jesus come back to resurrect us, I want to spend eternity with him. That's my heart desire. You understand? So we will lay together in the ground. You understand? Side by side, on top, it don't matter. It don't, as long as we are together. You understand? Because that is my heart desire, and that's his heart desire too. That man loved me more than he loved himself. He has proven it over and over and over again. You understand? Like I keep telling you, I've been with him since I was 14 years old. I don't need to have experienced anybody else. You understand? I have the best. And I'm not bragging or anything like that. I'm thanking God every day, because without him, have never ever made it through this. Never ever. You understand? I wake up sometime at night and I see him just laying there just watching me. You understand? He lays there and he watches me, because I think he's scared that I'm gonna go, because the 4 days before I went to the hospital on July 4th, my birthday was July 1st. I have no recollection of what happened. He said I took a shower. My daughter Beth came over. She redid the first couple of rows of my hair. And then she put my hair in some type of little, in a style. Okay? Because I had asked her to do that. And then they said after she did that, I got back in the bed. And I never got back up. So from July 1st through July 4th, I never got back out of the bed. And when they was trying to get me to get out of the bed on the 4th, they said that my daughter went to pick me up. My daughter Yetta went to pick me up, and I said, ow. And then she was like, then I looked at him, and I think they said I smiled or something. And then she was like, Ma, you faking, right? And then she went to go pick me up again, and then I was like, ow. And then my husband was like, be careful with her, because she probably is in pain. You understand? But I never talked. I never opened my mouth and said a word. I just basically kept my eyes closed basically the whole time. I don't know what happened, but I will tell you this. When they took me to the hospital, can I see your phone?
I think so.
When they took me to the hospital, I think we might be going the wrong way.
I thought it was Medina.
It was Medina. Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all.
This don't look like the right way.
Well, if it ain't the right way. Okay. Give me 2 more seconds, y'all, and I'm going to end this live because I have to be at my doctor's appointment.
Medina. That's a Medina. Yeah, I think it's the right way.
Is this the right way?
Hold on, we'll see right
You
up
will
here.
see when we get up here. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. So
Yeah,
any...
that's it.
Oh, this is it. Okay. All right. Yeah, it is it. Yeah, right here, y'all. Okay, so I'm sorry, y'all. So, dang, I forgot what I was saying. Can somebody remind me? Okay, I got it. Okay, so, one thing I will tell you, I will never forget is my damn name. I will never forget my name because I have been in the hospital so much since 2012. Do video about your appointment today. My appointment today is I'm going to see a psychiatrist. Don't y'all think I need one? After all I've been through since 2012, I had to see a psychiatrist because I'm going through a depression. I share a lot, don't I? But it may help somebody. So I'm not embarrassed about seeing a psychiatrist. You understand? Because sometimes you have to, you know. I see a therapist too. And they come to my house to see me. It will. I told you that's my first positive affirmation that's on my wall. I get better every day. So when people ask me, how are you doing? I say, I'm getting better every day. Every day I'm getting better. I don't care how I feel, I'm getting better every day. Because that's what I want. So, yeah, so I'm never going to forget my name, because in the hospital, when I was in, yeah, so going to the doctor today, I'm going to see a psychiatrist, and sometimes I have anxiety and panic attacks and stuff like that. I take medication for it too, you know. You can't help it. Sometimes it's, you know, people think mental illness, back in the day, people thought mental illness, it was a secret. You understand? Because it was something to be ashamed of. I'm not ashamed to say that I'm depressed or I have anxiety or panic disorder, because, I mean, I've been through a lot. I mean, I have had so many surgeries. I have had so many near-death experience, but not like this last one. This last one was like something that nobody should ever experience. And for me to be able to come back, I feel special. God got something planned for me, or it's something else I got left to do here on earth. You understand? I don't know what it is. I wish, you know, like last night I scared the hell out of my 2 grandbabies back there in the back seat. I was talking to them about the Bible, and they got so scared. And I don't even know why they got scared, because I wasn't even telling them scary stories. I was just talking about the Bible. You understand? As I knew it, as I've been taught it since I was a child. I grew up in Catholic and I grew up in Protestant church. My father's side of the family was Catholic and my mom was Protestant. And I don't talk religion with people, and I don't talk politics with people, because you're never gonna have the same opinion. You understand? Everybody has their own opinion, and who to say who's right and who's wrong. You understand? So I don't talk religion with people. That I was telling my grandbabies, and I scared them. Now, if I got into Revelation and I started talking to them about Revelation, they damn sure would be scared. Okay? So I ain't gonna even do that, because I think they're just too young for that anyway. But both of them are in Catholic schools. So they hear a lot about, they learning about the Bible. Depression is definitely real. It's a real illness. It's a real illness. Panic attacks, anxiety attacks is a real illness. I'm almost there too, y'all. Oops. Burger King. Oops, sorry, Danny. I'm almost there too. I had to come all the way out to Medina. That's like a 40-minute, here you go. That's like a 40-minute ride from my house. All because this lady that, she's a nurse practitioner down on Carnegie in Cleveland, at the place where I go for my depression, where I was going. And before my psychiatrist quit on them out of the blue, and this lady came in to excuse me, and they had this lady to come in and take her place. And this lady accused me of being addicted to, having, what was it? She said I had oxycodone in my system. She said I had, what was it? Ecstasy in my system. And I had something else in my system. She accused me of doing all these drugs. And I'm like, excuse me? I'm like, who? I mean, I was so upset. I mean, and they had me there for hours, because I go once a month, and I pick up my prescription when I'm there, because it's a narcotic. It's a Schedule 4 drug, so you have to pick up a prescription. They can't send it to you or anything like that. She was dead wrong. She was so wrong. I didn't know how to read the cup that she was looking at on the table, but I was talking to my daughter Yetta on the telephone, and she said to me, she said, "Ma, start recording now." She said, start recording them. She said, because that's slander. She said, that's defamation of your character. And I was like, you're right. So I restarted the conversation with her nurse and her. You understand? And I just couldn't understand why she, it was like, as soon as she saw me, she didn't like me. You understand?
dirty.
And she was just a dirty, rotten ass piece of shit. I'm sorry for my language. I apologize. Yeah, the devil is a lie. Every day, all day. He's a lie. He better get his ass behind me because I'm walking with the Lord every single day of my life. But this broad, she didn't like me for nothing. And she accused me of this. And what I don't understand is this right here. Now, I take, like I said, the Schedule 4 class narcotic, right? And she asked me, why are you here today? I said, because I have an appointment and I'm supposed to pick up my prescription. Is that the only reason why you here, to pick up this prescription? And I said, that's not what I said. So then as she said, well, I'm not gonna write you a prescription. I said, I don't care if you do or you don't. I said, but I'm here because I had an appointment. So the nurse said, come with me for a second, because she wants you to take a drug test. And I was like, a drug test? What? I ain't never had to take a drug test in my life to go when I went to go see my psychiatrist. Period. You understand? Yeah, God bless her soul. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. But so the nurse said, I told the nurse when I went out there, I said, what is her supervisor's phone number? Because remember this, y'all, in life. There is somebody over everybody, okay? It ain't no top. It's somebody over everybody. You understand? And so I wanted to find out what her supervisor. No, it was Burger King.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive it was Burger King we turned down. So anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. We out here in Medina is crazy. It's like a little country town down here. So you gotta drive 40 minutes away. So anyway, exactly. They don't know nothing about you. And so anyway, so the Schedule 4 narcotic is for my anxiety and my panic disorder that I have, okay? And so I don't even take all of the medicine. I still have medicine left over after the 90 days is up or whatever. Or I mean the 30 days is up. I still have medicine left over. But she, so I had told her, I said, I want her supervisor's phone number, right? So when I said I want her supervisor's phone number, it could have been, if you don't see a Burger King in the next two lights, then.
No, it's Burger King right up there.
Okay, so it's Burger King. Okay, so yeah, because there go Ruby Tuesdays right there. I remember coming past Ruby Tuesday. Don't remember Wendy's, but I remember Burger King. But so, and because this should be the street where it's on. I'm sorry, y'all. So, anyway, so she was like, so she was like, I said, I'm not leaving until I get her supervisor phone number. She said, you're not leaving until you, she said, if you don't, do something, I'm gonna call security on you. And I said, why are you gonna call security on me? She said, because you said you're not leaving without your prescription. I said, excuse me? I don't give a F about a prescription at all, period. I said, I told you I'm not leaving without her supervisor's phone number is what I told you. So why are you sitting there lying to me? And then I said something that was very cruel. I said it, and it was on the video, and I still have the video to this day when I was voice recording her. And I was like, big fat booty black bitch is what I said. I said, look like you stink, look like you don't take a bath. I was so pissed off. I was livid, okay, because you just accused me of being on all these drugs. So then. So yeah, no, not the psychiatrist. The nurse practitioner. She was white. Clicked out. Dang, I ain't got no service. Hello? Oh, I'm here. Are you guys still here? I just pulled up to my doctor's office. I'm sorry I can't complete the story for you guys, but I appreciate you guys being in my live. I love you all. Continue to pray for me as I will continue to pray for everybody out there. I will be back live again. Like I said, I think this is my first time going live in about a year, but my appointment was at 2 o'clock, and I think it's a few minutes after 2, and I really don't want to hold her up because it is a Saturday. You understand? So I do have to get my butt off of this live. As you see, we in our new used car that we bought. Because I got tired of staying upstairs in that bedroom because I'm so sick of that damn bedroom. And so we're not in the Hummer today. Because normally I'm in that Hummer, but this damn little bitty ass car be hurting my damn legs. So, but anyway, when I'm going to tell you guys this right here, and then I'm going to go into this building right here. I'm going to tell you, when I came out here to Medina for the first time, and I was telling the nurse about what had happened and how they accused me, she put up my drug test. So guess what was on my drug test? It was exactly what the fuck they prescribed for me. And guess what her notes said? Her notes said that she don't know where I get the prescription from. You dumb ass, y'all write the prescription. So, and all you have to do is just go into the prescription history. You have you can go into a prescription history and see that what I take and who prescribes it for me and everything. So why did you just sit there and put me through all that? You understand? Like I said, I just walked into the building and I gotta go. But I love you all, and I'll talk to y'all later. And thanks for being here with me. Bye.